Prepare to be amazed as we venture into the world of the unknown and the unexpected. Here are 30 random facts that will blow your mind. Let's dive right in. The renowned artist Pablo Picasso is known to many by just 2 words. Fact number 1, his full name actually contained a staggering 23 words. Yes, you heard it right, 23 words. His full name was Pablo Diego José Francisco de Paula Juan Nepomuceno Maria de los Remedios Cipriano de la Santísima Trinidad Martyr Patricio Cleto Ruiz y Picasso. Quite a mouthful, isn't it? Rabbits, those adorable fuzzy creatures, have quite an unusual dietary habit. Fact 2. Rabbits eat their own excrement. You might ask, why on earth would they do that? Well, it's all about nutrition. The process allows them to extract any nutrients that their bodies may have missed the first time around. It may not be the most appealing meal choice, but it's a survival strategy that works for them. We all have a little sparkle within us, quite literally. Fact 3. There is gold in our bodies. Yes, you are indeed a walking treasure chest. However, don't get too excited. The amount of gold in the human body is minuscule. To be precise, it's about 0.2 milligrams, or 0.000007 ounces. If you could extract all the gold from an average adult, you'd be left with a tiny speck just barely visible to the naked eye. And if you think that's crazy, wait until you hear what's next. Fact number 4, ever wondered how far we can see into the past? Well, the answer might astound you. There's a telescope that can peek a whopping billion years back in time. Yes, you heard that right, a billion years. It's as if we've unlocked a time machine, only this one uses light years instead of miles per hour. Moving on to our 5th fact, have you ever held a dollar bill and thought about its history? A significant percentage of United States currency actually contains traces of cocaine. It's not a myth, the very same substance that's illegal in most parts of the world. How it gets there is a tale of circulation, human habits, and the sheer persistence of microscopic particles. Now for fact 6, let's take a journey back in time, way back. In 2023, scientists uncover a trail of footprints of 2 adults and a child walking together in what is now White Sands, New Mexico. The footprints date back to around 21 to 23,000 years. That is thousands of years before humans were thought to have reached the Americas. Ready for more mind-blowing facts? Here we go. Fact number 7. Artificial intelligence can read your mind. Well, not quite like Professor X from X-Men, but in a way that's equally fascinating. Researchers have found a way to decode brain scans into words using AI technology to translate the code into text or spoken words. Imagine a world where you can send a text message or make a phone call just by thinking about it. Now that's true hands-free technology. Moving on to fact number 8, cows can be potty trained. Yes, you heard that right. In a study published in the journal Current Biology, scientists successfully trained calves to use a designated area, affectionately called the moo-loo, to do their business. This research could have significant implications for reducing greenhouse gas emissions, as livestock waste is a major contributor to global warming. So, next time you see a cow, you might just be looking at a potty-trained environmentalist. And for our 9th fact, there are people born without fingerprints. The condition is known as adermatoglyphia, also known as immigration delay disease. Why the peculiar name? Well, it's because fingerprints are often used in biometric security systems, like passport control. People with this condition can face delays when traveling internationally due to their lack of fingerprints. But on the bright side, they'll never leave a fingerprint at a crime scene. Not that they're more likely to commit crimes, of course. If you're surprised now, just wait for what's next. Let's dive into fact number 10. Papua New Guinea has over 800 spoken languages. This beautiful island nation is often cited as the country with the highest number of languages spoken within its borders. Yes, you heard it right. It's not a bustling metropolis or a cosmopolitan city, but a small island country that holds this record. Talk about a linguistic surprise. Now this one's a heart melter. Picture this, you're floating in the vast open sea, drifting off to sleep. Wouldn't you want to make sure you don't drift away from your loved ones? Well, that's exactly what otters do. Fact 11. Otters hold hands while they sleep to prevent themselves from drifting apart. Now isn't that just the sweetest thing you've heard today? And now, for fact 12, it's a bit of a sad one, but it just goes to show how unexpected the world can be. Every year, millions of birds lose their lives as a result of colliding with windows. It's a stark reminder of how human development can sometimes clash with the natural world in surprising and tragic ways. So, next time you see a bird flying towards your window, maybe give them a little heads up, alright? From languages to otters to birds, the world is indeed full of surprises, isn't it? Each corner of the globe holds its unique quirks and peculiarities waiting to be discovered, and we're just scratching the surface here. We're diving right into the animal kingdom where the vultures have a rather unusual cooling method. Fact 13. Vultures poop on themselves. It seems unpleasant to us, but for them, it's a simple and efficient way to stay cool in scorching temperatures. Moving on to an extraordinary occurrence in the world of science, let's talk about water. Fact 14. Water has the unique ability to freeze and boil at the same time. This phenomenon, known as the triple point, occurs under specific conditions when the temperature and pressure are just right. It's one of nature's mind-boggling quirks that leaves us in awe of the world we live in. Certain trees like the eucalyptus and the acacia have a Midas touch. Fact 15. These trees can absorb gold from the soil through their roots and store it in their leaves and branches. So, next time you're around a eucalyptus tree, remember, you're in the presence of nature's own gold reserve. Fact 16. Artists in ancient times painted with mummies. Fact 17. People eat maggot-infected cheese. The Sardinian cheese, Casu Marzu, is made from sheep's milk that is deliberately infested with live insect larvae. The result is a soft, creamy cheese with a pungent aroma and a characteristic live texture due to the presence of the maggots. Fact 19. The 8th U.S. president was the first American president. George Washington, the first president of the United States, was born in Virginia when it was a British colony, and he was of British descent. The first president of the United States to be born on American soil after the country gained independence from Britain was Martin Van Buren. Fact 20. The largest organism is the Armillaria solipes, aka the honey fungus. In the Malheur National Forest spanning 2,200 acres of area, this organism is estimated to be 2,400 years old. Fact 21. There are pigs that grow wool like a sheep. Woolly pigs exist in various parts of the world, but one well-known woolly pigs are the Mangalistas. The Mangalitsa pigs originate from Hungary and are prized for their exceptionally flavorful meat as well as their unique appearance. Fact 22. There are large gravitational waves in space. Einstein first predicted gravitational waves would ripple space, and proof of their existence was published until 2016. But in 2023, scientists discovered much longer waves cresting and falling over periods of years. Fact 23. 4 new deep-sea octopus species discovered in Pacific Ocean. Fact 24. The presidential limousine, often referred to as the Beast, does not have keyholes. Fact 25. Your heart will beat about 42 million per year, that's about 3 billion per lifetime. Fact 26. The odd of being born on February 29th are 1 in 1461. Fact 27. All clownfish are born male. Clownfish exist in a society of a dominant male and dominant female and other subordinate fish. All clownfish are born with male reproductive organs. When the dominant female of a group dies or is removed, the dominant male will transition into a female. This process, called sex reversal, involves physiological changes that enable the male clownfish to develop female reproductive organs and produce eggs. Fact 28. The world's longest known cave system has over 400 miles of explored passages and is located in Kentucky. Fact 29. There is a sea slug that will decapitate itself. The headless sea slug has a unique defense mechanism. When threatened by predators, this slug is capable of detaching its own head from its body as a means of escaping capture. Don't worry, the head will grow another body in a couple of weeks. Finally, fact 30. The potato chip was invented on accident. In 1853, a chef named George Crumb at Moon's Lake House, a resort in Saratoga Springs, New York, received a complaint that a customer's French fries were too thick and soggy. So he sliced some potatoes extra thin and fried them extra crispy. And that concludes our journey through 30 random facts. But don't worry, we've got plenty more in store for you. So click the like button, subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications. See you next time.